Guys, what's up? Justin Marc back with a new video. So guys, recently I made a video on my channel about why girls hate broke guys. Now, this is universal truth. I don't think anybody likes you if you're broke. Think about it, right? Your friends, they want to be around a high value man. They want to be around a guy who's crushing and killing it in life, right? No one wants to hang out with like a broke loser who's mopey and doesn't have money, right? Funny enough, I was hanging out with my buddy David Bond recently, and I remember he was saying like, yo, you're not broke, right? Like, cause I hate hanging out with broke guys, because then you don't have like the money to travel and go do stuff, right? I remember when I was broke, I used to hang out with my buddy Alfredo, who always had money, right? He was always financially well off, and he'd always want to do expensive things, and I just couldn't afford it. And so I was always like being cheap, and he used to give me shit for it. He used to be like, dude, you're a cheap Indian. He used to tell me, you're a cheap Indian. And it's true. I was a cheap Indian because I was fucking broke. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how you can start making money right now if you are broke, okay? So first things first, guys, I want you to add me on social media. I want you to message me on my Snapchat, my Telegram, and my Instagram, okay? My Snapchat, my Telegram, and my Instagram. Join my Telegram group, join my Snapchat, join my Instagram, all the links in the description, okay? Because what you can do is you can become part of my community, part of my audience, and you actually can see how I utilize social media and the internet in order to live a lifestyle where I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can travel the world, 20 plus countries a year, even during COVID, right? I can date incredibly beautiful women and have the freedom and time to just take months off of work and just hang out with a cool girl that I like, right? I have the freedom and the financial resources to kind of do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna teach you exactly how you can do this and how I did this from scratch. So let's dial it back a bit, okay? I graduated college about 2.5 years ago, okay? And about 2 years ago, I was broke, or almost broke, okay? I spent my life savings going to Europe, and I ran out of money, and I flew back to Canada, moved back in with my parents because some stripper was renting out my apartment and I was running out of money. I only had about a month or two of money left. I was financially responsible for my, at the time, girlfriend. And I was just like, what the fuck? I'm gonna run out of money, my girlfriend's gonna leave me, and I'm gonna be a broke loser. So I moved back with my parents, and I told myself I was going to just work and grind and read books and learn and just bounce back. But what happened was I was jet lagged. So the first day I woke up and I just opened my laptop at like 7 a.m. Started just doing stuff. I figured I would just like edit a YouTube video, start just trying things, right? Similar to like how I'm making a video right now. And it was funny because literally that day, I just ended up on Facebook chatting with some guy who told me he wanted to do a trading program with me. And I mean, obviously, I've got very high level skills in my life. And pretty much what I did was I spent years and years and years mastering dating. So the guy who got in touch with me was a real estate millionaire from London, England, and he wanted to do a coaching program with me. So he decided to book me and him a flight to Vegas, pay for a really nice hotel, and pay me $1,800 to train him for a weekend. Now that was my going rate for coaching, but the problem is I wouldn't really get a lot of clients. I was struggling to get clients. And even though my training was worth way more the fuck than this guy was paying me, for me it was a lot of money, because I realized that day when he paid me, if I could get 5 clients to pay me the same amount of money, I could pay off the $12,000 debt on my credit card. Whoa, right? So I was kind of just mind blown. So the next day, I posted an Instagram story. Literally just took my phone, like posting a story. I'm saying, hey guys, if anyone wants to do training with me in Toronto, shoot me a message. And I closed 3 sales that day. I made 5,400 Canadian dollars that day. And it blew my mind. Within the next 3 weeks, I closed about $30,000 in sales, which was insane. Okay. I never made that much money in my life. In fact, that was more money than I ever had in my life. And I just didn't stop. I realized that, wow, not only could I make money, but I can do it while helping people and while having these people like eternally grateful for me helping them. Because what I would do is I would train these people on these very intensive dating coach based programs called boot camps or immersions, where I would literally like pull them through the pain and the grind to become an attractive man with women. This wasn't an easy task for me or for the clients. It was very difficult. But what would happen by the end of the weekend was these students of mine, they were different people. They were confident, they were energetic, they were insanely powerful men. And they would literally like leave that weekend, go back home, fly back home or whatever city they're from, and they would be killing it. They would literally, what was crazy to me is not only were they meeting new women every single weekend and had like insane quality and quantity of dating options, but they were making a lot of money. Like a lot of these guys would go from like broke to six figures within like 6 months. And I was like, what the hell? This doesn't make sense. But what I realized was if you want to make more money and stop being broke, you need to learn what we call high income skills. This is the secret, high income skills. So let me ask you a question right now, okay? Yeah, stop right now and think. I want you to wake up, okay? Wake up. Don't just listen to me talk, okay? I want you to actually logically in your head think about what a high income skill is. Maybe one that you have, okay? A lot of people go to school for like nursing. One of my best friends from high school, I remember he went to school for nursing and I was thinking, why the fuck would you want to be a nurse? I went to school for business, right? But I didn't learn real business from school, right? They just teach you like textbook bullshit. But I was always really interested in entrepreneurship. So when I learned this concept of high income skills, I was mind blown. Just think right now, what are some high income skills? Well, think about it. What are these skills you could have in society where you make a lot of money? Well, think about it. Let's just think about it, okay? The top richest people in the world run tech companies, okay? So maybe if you learn like programming, that's a high income skill, which you can learn online, by the way, right? And then you could make like 100K a year guaranteed if you're really good at programming, coding, and that kind of stuff, okay? It's kind of boring. It's a lot of work to learn. What are some other high income skills that you can learn? Sales, right? Most high level salespeople make at least six figures. The good salespeople make like seven figures. If you learn sales, just like on the phone sales or like door-to-door sales, you can make killer fucking money. So I noticed a lot of my clients that I would teach the dating stuff to, they would go into sales careers. They would end up becoming really good salesmen and they would make a lot of fucking money. A lot, okay? What are some other high income skills? Copywriting, right? So for example, when you like open an email, it's from like a random company where you might have like opted into their email list and you see this long thing, right? Or maybe my email list, right? Where you sign up for Justin Marc's email list and you see that I wrote you this very long email, right? That's called copywriting. That's another high income skill because, for example, I have like 10,000 people on my email list, right? Let's say I were to launch a sale and sell 3% of them on something. So now I just made 30 sales at my average sale on my payment processor is $771. So if I ran a really solid marketing campaign for a product I'm launching, right, with a 3% conversion rate on my email list, that's about $20,000, right? So copywriting is a high income skill. Well, you probably have tons of untapped skills that either consciously or unconsciously you've learned that you're fantastic at. What sucks is you're not applying yourself right now because probably you work at McDonald's or you work at some shit job you hate, or maybe you don't have a job at all because of a pandemic that's going on in the world, or because of a shit economy that's happening right now in your country, or because it's just some bullshit. So what you need to do is you need to start fine-tuning these high income skills. Then you need to find someone you can actually work with, okay? So think about this. I actually have a sales team. I have a copywriter. I have video editors. By the way, I wouldn't even say video editing is a high income skill unless you're really good at it. But there's a million different high income skills you can actually learn. Then what you can do is you actually contact small or large companies and tell them, hey, I'm this guy with this awesome skill. I want to work with you. And you know what? I'll work with you for free for the first month, okay? Tell them I'm going to work with you for free for the first month. You know, when I first started teaching dating, cold approach pickup, and teaching guys how to become the naturally charismatic and attractive version of themselves in order to meet their ideal partner, or get over their traumatic breakups or divorce, or just becoming that high level version of themselves, I did it for free for 1 year. I did that just to gain the skills. I did that while broke. I did that while sleeping on couches. I did that while I was broke as shit. Okay? But I developed the skill, built an awesome network, started doing that for money, and then I built a 6-figure, almost 7-figure career and business off of doing so, which is amazing. Okay, you could do the same thing, but it doesn't need to be about dating. It doesn't need to be about some sort of social media thing. It could be anything. You could do door-to-door sales. You can learn sales skills and go door-to-door selling furnaces, right? I know a guy who started his career. It's an old student of mine, by the way. He sold furnaces door-to-door at 15 years old, and now I think he's like 21 years old. He's rich beyond belief. Makes really, really good money. Probably like mid 6 figures, probably almost 7 figures. And he learned this because he was selling furnaces, and then he was getting like a $5,000 commission per sale, which is insane. Imagine like, you know, the whole week you sell one furnace, but you're making $5,000 per week, which means you're making $20,000 per month. So you got to learn high income skills. That's going to teach you how to start crushing it and killing it in your career, where you'll have more money than you know what to do with. And then you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can party with hot girls. You can go to the club and buy bottle service. You can travel the world. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can buy your mom a house, right? You can buy yourself a nice watch. You can buy yourself nice clothes. You can spend all that money on a gold digger girlfriend. I only made that mistake twice, okay? And you can just live a life of financial freedom. And once you get your business and career handled, you don't really need to worry about other things. So you can focus on other areas of your life, maybe your dating life, maybe your whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? And then now, because you have money, you can pay off your past debts, you can pay off your school loans. Just imagine what an amazing life you can live when you get out of the financial rut. So learn high income skills, and you're gonna start crushing it. Now, I do teach some of what I know on YouTube, but I do teach a lot of this to my personal clients. And a lot of my students, I do teach this one-on-one to with my online mentoring or on my boot camps or my immersions. So all you gotta do is message me on my social medias and we can get in touch, okay? You can message my Snapchat, my Instagram, or my Telegram, and we will get in touch. The links are always in the description or in this video at the bottom of the screen, and I will see you guys in the next video. Guys, if you wanna learn more about dating, career building, finance, just being a high-level fucking dude, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Justin Marc. Make sure to click the bell notification so you're notified of new videos, and I will talk to you guys soon. I want you to know something. A few years ago, I was broke as shit. I used to have to steal. I used to literally have to steal to feed myself. I remember going to the dollar store and stealing rice so I could like feed myself while in college. I remember going to a store in Canada. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to get sued. But I remember stealing a salad, and I remember getting caught, and they arrested me, and they held me for 2 hours until police came and asked me while I was stealing salad, and I was just like, look, I'm fucking broke. Like, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be stealing salad. It's horrible, and I don't like to commit crimes. I think it's a horrible thing to do, right? And now, in order to like make up for that, I try to give as much value as I can to the world because I have money now, right? But look, if you are in a broke rut, you need to get the fuck out of it ASAP, and just know that you can and you fucking will, okay? If you guys need anything, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, and feel free to message me on social medias. I will respond. My name is Justin Marc. I'll talk to you very soon.